Hello there, everyone. Today I have some very exciting news. We will be starting a new series on Patreon. It's called Old Masters for Young Players, Easy Classical Pieces for the Violin and Piano or Viola and Piano by Johannes Palashko. So I'm going to show you how to find it. The link will be below for that. We're going to be starting to study this in March. So if you would like to follow along with our weekly videos on this particular book, go ahead and just check the link below or go to Patreon and go to the Violin Viola Masterclass page. For those of you that are already on Patreon, yay, hello and welcome back. I hope you're enjoying the very easy melodious etudes by Edward Elgar and our little bowing techniques that we've been doing. Anyway, so starting in March, we'll be taking a look at this new book and let's take a peek at it together. So the link is going to be on the website IMSLP, which is a wonderful resource for any musician. There's all sorts of music on there and it is free, but you can have a subscription for $2.99 and you'll just get your music right away rather than having to wait for 15 seconds for the download. So I'm going to just show you what it would look like. So the link is going to take you to this little page here. There's the title of the music book that we'll be looking at. These are songs, by the way. This is extra special because on Patreon we've done a lot of technique. So these are the first songs that we'll have done together, so I'm really excited. I hope that they're nice and lovely and beautiful. They seem like they are. I've kind of looked over them a little bit. So to get the music, you're going to just go down here to Sheet Music, click on Scores and Parts tab, and then if you want the piano part, you click on the Complete Score here. If you want the violin part, this is on the viola part. Let's click on the Scores and Parts. We'll go to violin first. So score if you want the piano part, violin, just click on the violin part, and ta-da! Here is our first little piece. It's beautiful. If we go back, let's see what happened to it. There we go. We go back. We can go to the viola part by just going to the Arrangements and Transcriptions tab. And then just click on the viola part here. And there's your viola music. It's wonderful. So we will be exploring these. There's 12 songs in this book, in this little collection. Our very first one will be by the composer Henry Purcell, who lived from 1659 to 1695. So we're gonna delve back in time and go play some lovely old music together. So that will be starting in March. And if I didn't say it already, I would recommend that you download the Patreon app. It's just really easy. You can see all of the stuff that I've ever, posted on Patreon is there on the Violin Viola Masterclass Patreon page. There's 4 tiers. The best one is the guest artist tier because every month I invite a guest artist to come and teach a class to us on Zoom. So this last month we had Dr. Molly O'Brien from the University of Arizona. She talked with us about performance practice techniques, how to practice so that you lock it in and that you can not make mistakes and so that you can actually perform under pressure, because we have to practice to know that we will actually be performing. Got to get it right the first time and it's going to be under pressure. So the way that one would practice is just a little bit different maybe than you just practice just for fun, just playing. So that was very interesting. Next month in March, I have a Qigong teacher coming to give us some tips and run through a routine, a Qigong routine, I guess. Qigong is an ancient Chinese practice of energy. And my teacher, who is Chinese and is an amazing violist, her mother and her, they practice Qigong, and so it's a little homage to them that we'll have a little practice with a Qigong teacher next month. That'll be very interesting. So we're also going to be doing a music history course with a professor from the University of Arizona. Every couple of months we'll have a new music history lecture from him, so that'll be interesting. So many things. So the guest artist here, you also get 3 hours of group classes. We have 2 violin group classes, which are fun. Bring a cup of tea, and we have a little violin time together. You can also join as a violist. We also have a monthly virtual studio circle, which is our practice performance class. We actually have one this evening, so it's a time to hold some positive space for those that want to practice performing in the studio or on Patreon. And also just to kind of go over some themes that we've been working on in the month, or if I have any special announcements, which I actually do this month. I'm very excited. So you get 3 hours of group classes as well as the guest artists, and then you have the weekly videos. So it's a lot of things that you can get from the guest artist tier, but there are 4 tiers. So I would check that out. Just check the link below, patreon.com/Violin Viola Masterclass. You'll get access to all the things I've ever done. Like I said, it's a wonderful place to be, and it supports what we're doing over here on the music bubble side of the spectrum. So I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you have fun with this new series.